Hi, and welcome to another episode of FEO Friday. Today, 10 proven actions to sell successfully. FEO Friday is a new online resource brought to you by For Entrepreneurs Only. Now, For Entrepreneurs Only is a group of entrepreneurs based in the Humber. We're working together to help each other to create jobs and wealth for the local economy. All businesses want to be successful, and who better to learn from than people who've been there and done that? That's what For Entrepreneurs Only is all about. And these videos bring together experts from different industries to share tips and learning. They're put together in the form of toolkits that came from Richard Branson. He asked David Hall, one of our FEO members, to pull them together as resource packs that businesses could use to practically apply skills and ideas that would help grow their organisation. Now, 10,000 businesses worldwide have used those toolkits to help create jobs. So, what do we need you to do? Well, we need you to download the toolkit and watch the video, and then put those skills into practice. So, let's get started. Action 1. Make sure you're the world's expert on your product or service. Ensuring you know about your product or service's competitive advantage is why your customers come to you. The fact you know its technical content, why it's different, why it works for them as a customer is all going to help you sell. Action 2, really believe in your product or service. Now I'm going to ask David to tell us a little bit more.
You really need to believe in your product or service. Otherwise, you'll never convince anybody else to buy it. Now this belief will come from seeing your customers benefit from using your product or service. And this will enable you to go and sell it passionately to other people.
Thanks, David. Action 3, prepare your elevator pitch.
An elevator pitch is what you tell your customers to describe your business's unique advantage in the time it would take you to ride in a lift together. Mine, for example, is, we improve your profits, and if we don't, we won't charge you. My top tip is download our toolkit, and this will show you how to develop your own elevator pitch.
Action 4, get to know your customers. It's a fact that people buy from people that they know and trust, and the sooner you can start maintaining and developing that relationship with the client, the sooner you can start treating them like a friend. And being able to do that allows you to maximise their sales. And it's much easier once you've got a customer on board to maintain and develop that customer, because then they'll start recommending you to others. Customer knowledge is absolutely critical. It allows you to figure out the ways to work with them, it allows you to figure out what they need, and also it allows you to understand that special relationship between your business and their particular needs. FEO Friday is about learning from and sharing in the experience of others, understanding how different businesses have built that personal relationship with clients and individuals in that client organisation. I'm now going to invite Angela from the promotion company to join me and tell me how she did just that. So Angela, tell me a bit about your business.
Well, our business is the promotion company, and we supply promotional gifts and incentives and corporate workwear.
And do you have a good relationship with your clients and particular individuals?
We actually pride ourselves on our relationship with our clients. We're not just about a service. We don't just sell off online. We are very much the personal touch, and that's something we're very proud of.
And you've had any experiences in the past where that kind of relationship one-to-one with particular individuals has helped grow or shape your business?
An obvious example for me was when I began in business, which is 10 years ago now. We'd arranged a meeting with a top client, or the organisation was a top client, but I'd never met the individual before. That relationship has developed over a period now. We very much understand each other. We've identified this person's needs in as far as they're not just after products, they're after some project management, because she's got a very pressured role. And we meet those needs very well, and to the point that she recommends us to her colleagues. She's been responsible for adding quite a substantial amount of sales for 10 years now, and ultimately profit to our business, so it's been very important.
And do you have any kind of clients or organisations you work with where you've got multiple points of contacts and you have to manage those relationships?
Yes, we work with a very large organisation within the city. When we bought the business 10 years ago, we were perhaps dealing with maybe 5 contacts within this organisation. we're now dealing with 60, and that is because we've worked very hard, not necessarily just to market around that organisation, but to develop the relationships, and each relationship has developed into a recommendation, and of course has increased the amount of contacts that we have within that business.
So in terms of the promotion company, when existing clients think of you, what do they see that relationship between you and the organisation being like?
So I think they think we're definitely a trusted supplier. We've also tried to understand what they're looking for in terms of the message they're trying to portray or the audience they're trying to market to. We've taken time to try and understand that, so that sometimes it'll take the thinking process away from them. So in some cases we will try and find out what their events are for the year, and we will contact them a month before to say, we believe this event's coming up, can we suggest these products for you because these might suit. And I think they really value that, rather than just having to trawl through catalogues or look online. But they also hopefully will see us as a solution to their problems.
Angela made some great points there. And my top tip is, it costs 5 times the amount to create a new customer as it does to keep an existing one. So get to know your customers, build relationships with them, and hang on to them.
Clinching that all-important deal can be difficult, so action 5 is to ask for the order. David, tell me more.
Many people freeze when it comes to that point in the sale when they need to ask for the order. So be bold, and at the appropriate time, just say something like, "Are you ready to go ahead?" Now the customer will do one of two things. They'll either say yes, or they'll raise some questions, and that gives you the opportunity to deal with those questions. So be straight with the customer.
So that's action 6. Be straight with your customers. If you don't think your products or services are right for that customer's business, tell them, give them that feedback. David, you've got an example of this.
Yes, when my wife goes shopping for a new dress, and she tries different ones on, and the assistant says, "You look lovely in that," and she knows she doesn't, they're just saying it to get a sale, she never goes back. But she does go back to the shops that are honest with her.
Action 7, cross-sell. If you've got customers who are already buying your products and services, find other products and services that are right for their business. Because that customer already trusts you, they're much more likely to buy from your business. So what top tips have we got to summarise this?
I have 2 top tips. Firstly, when a customer comes to buy, ask the question, "Have you been able to get everything you came for today?" And very often they'll say, "Ah." Secondly, try to find out how much business you get from a customer and how much they're getting from competitors. And ask what you need to do to get a bigger share of their business.
So that leads me on to action 8. Encourage everybody to sell in your business. Now in all businesses, it's all customers that pay all staff wages. And the sooner you can convince staff that that's part of their role to bring in that bottom line, the sooner you can help grow your business. One person who did just that was John Wilcox of Nationwide Concrete Flooring.
We employ 18 people currently at the minute, all with varying different roles. But what we try to impress with each individual role is how important it is in terms of market branding, corporate image and actual selling. The lads on site, our site operatives, are very, very important to us because they're usually the first contact on site with all of our customers. So to a certain degree, they're more important than our actual staff based in the office, because the staff based in the office will just generally have telephonic or email contact with customers. The people meeting the customers are the people we've got in the background. They must understand, and hopefully do understand, that they are very important to us and they are selling, albeit indirectly, so that once a customer has seen how professional they are and how good they are and how great the work is, that will then make my job easier, if you like, to then go and get the next project, because they're thinking what a great company they Nationwide are. They've turned up on time, they've finished on time, they've done exactly what they've done. The men were polite, they filled out all the necessary paperwork, everything was done in advance, and it was a seamless operation, if you like. Then it's not down to price, for the next project, it's down to negotiation, and that's how we try to work, so that we can continue to work with the same customers we've got and then slightly build on that.
Some great points from John there. My top tip is to train all your staff in your product and service, and particularly your elevator pitch. You should set them targets and incentivise them so everybody in your business is selling on your behalf.
Action 9 is to ask for a referral. If customers are happy with your business, they're much more likely to refer you. So why don't you take that bold step and ask them to put you in touch with someone else who might benefit from your products and services? Action 10 is to stay in touch. Personally contact your clients every quarter just to check in and see how they are. Research shows that 70% of clients leave a business not because of any poor service or poor sales, but because of indifference, because suppliers don't show that they're interested in that organisation. So that extra piece of contact can be the difference when it comes to sales.
So let's summarise the 10 actions that we've learnt today in order to sell successfully. Action 1. Make sure you're the world's expert in your product and service. Action 2. Really believe in your product and service. Action 3. Prepare your elevator pitch. Action 4. Get to know your customers. Action 5. Ask for the order. Action 6. Be straight with your customers. Action 7. Cross-sell. Action 8. Encourage everybody in your business to sell. Action 9. Ask for a referral. And Action 10. Stay in touch. Work through these actions and they will help you sell successfully.
So 1 video and 10 actions to improve your business. So what are you waiting for? Get in touch with us at FEO Friday at forentrepreneursonly.co.uk or tweet us using hashtag FEO Friday or at FEO Hull. Download the toolkit and let's get cracking.